Hello, my little gravy babies. Hoorah! Which means, let's do this. Marines. As I do what I gotta do. You know, Discord it up. Drop a, Discord is not cooperating with me at the moment. Which is fine. And we are live, pals. Bing bong. The Wicked Witch is dead. I killed her. Number 18, I killed her. Hiroki Goto is about to become the AEW World Champion. There's just a lot going on, you know? A lot of exciting stuff happening in the Wrestleverse. Which is, I believe what they call it. I'm not sure. Contrary to popular belief, I actually cannot read. What's up? Oh, Chris is here. Welcome, Chris. Mr. Chris 2K. Chris 2K. As I put on the live chat. Bing, bing. There we go. First match arena. Yeah, just let me know if the audio is all good. I believe it should be. But if it's not, then darn. I can't really hear the game. Can you hear the game? There we go, okay. Alright, for some reason it was really quiet during the entrance, but now, we can hear everything. So there is a lot going on in the wrestling world. There's also a lot going on in the RUW world. Chris says, Tony Khan, I want you to fire me. You effing mark. Fire me, fire me. Yeah. The MJF stuff is pretty interesting. Since I last streamed, there was a bunch of good AEW shows. You know, Dynamites, Rampages, and of course, Double or Nothing. Main evented by CM Punk and the Hanger Man, good old Adam Page. So, yeah, lots to talk about. But like I said, I forget exactly what was the last show before I streamed last. So, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doody-doody. I want you to fire me, you mark. That was interesting. He's a money mark, is what we call that in the business. That's what MJF was referring to, I believe. See, a Double or Nothing was awesome. The Anarchy in the arena match was the greatest thing I've ever seen with my eyeballs. It was a 1,000,000-star match. A beautiful discus lariat there by Massive Muhammad. Massive Mo, as it were. Let's see. I put the card in the Discord a long time ago, May 21st, and we're in June. Yeah, it's been a while since I streamed, alright. Also, we have some news concerning the RUW Unified Women's Champion, Ariane Sophie Jones. We'll get to that in a sec. Right now, look at this. Big lariat from Mo reverses that J bottom attempt. The card tonight, I'll go through real quick. I'll go through it again, you know, as people show up, but just once to start. Jey Uso versus Massive Mo, you're seeing that right now. Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair. Drew Gulak, one-on-one with Kenny Rodriguez, the captain of RUW. Chris Daubers against Nelson Pena. Mystery opponent against Tony O'Ryan. Zach Walker takes on Mr. Monkey King. There will be a Showdown Tag Team Championship match as Riley's Monster and Braun Strowman try to defend against Roman and Joe Uso. And the main event tonight, Bryan Danielson one-on-one with Zack Sabre Jr. Winner gets a shot at Miro in his Russian Championship on the next episode of Showdown. Also tonight, the winner of Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair will get into the Women's Fatal 4-Way at the next pay-per-view, which is Fatal 4-Way. The winner of this match gets into a Fatal 4-Way against the current champion, Randy Orton, who cashed in his executive order briefcase to win the title. So, yeah, Jey Uso, Massive Mo, the winner, gets in the Fatal 4-Way, kick out by Mo. Drew Gulak versus K-Rod. Winner gets in the Fatal 4-Way for the Cruiserweight Championship. Mystery opponent versus Tony Orion. Winner gets in the Universal title match against Orton. Alright. And Peyton Peace is getting right into the match because he's the former champ. Deserves a title rematch. Let's read some comments. MJF also said, "Would you treat me better if I was an ex-WWE guy?" Yes, he did. Pretty good line. I'm interested to see how that storyline plays out. Did you change Megan's electric chair driver? Yes, I did. Do you need me to change it back? I wasn't able to get back to you. I just forgot, I guess. I forgot what chat you said. Asked that in. And I do have news concerning Ariane Sophie Jones, the RUW Unified Women's Champion. She will be taking a short break. Well, I guess I can't say how long the break will be. I do not know. But I will say, Ariane will be wrestling a few matches. Her last match will be at the Royal Rumble. And yeah, at that event, we will also be crowning the interim Women's Champion. And then whenever Ariane returns, the interim champion will face the champion, Ariane, to determine who the real champion is. But yeah, Ariane's going to finish up a few matches, and then we'll get a new interim champion at Royal Rumble, which is the pay-per-view after Fatal 4-Way. There it is at J-Bottom, but not enough to put away Massive Muhammad. So yeah, Prototype Night, Mr. Austin Dynamite. How's it going? How are you? Chris, how are you? How's life? How's wrestling? How's everything else? And yeah, Chris, how do you feel about the MJF promo? I thought it was pretty good. I'm interested to see what they do. I hope they don't mess it up. Austin Dynamite. Yes, I did change Megan's electric chair driver because I kind of wanted Kenny Omega to be the only guy using that move in the company. But you know what? Honestly, I guess because she's a woman, they're never going to wrestle each other, so it's okay. Is it real? Yes, that's her finisher. I gave her, and it's called the Valkyrie's Blade Lull. So, oh my God! I just watched the delay, and I just saw Massive Muhammad powerbomb the spine of Jey Uso into that apron. Jey Uso and Peyton Peace were wrestling one-on-one for the Universal Championship at our last show, LGBT, live from the Ukraine, when Randy Orton cashed in his executive order contract mid-match and went on to win the Universal Championship. So, things have been shaken up here on the Showdown brand. I was like, no, says Diamond. Okay, well, I'll change it back to the electric chair driver. It's just, I forget. I changed it a long time ago, and I was like, yeah, I wanted Kenny Omega to be the only one using the move, I guess. I don't know. But it's fine. I'll give it back to her if it makes you feel better. And then instead of saying no one's kicked out of the One-Winged Angel, I'll say no one's kicked out of Kenny Omega's One-Winged Angel in REW. Is it real? I mean, the MJF pipe bomb. It's, no, I don't think so. I think they've been planning this for a while, is my estimation. Oh my God, CM Punk! CM Punk, we're going to have an interim AEW World Champion, by the way. Jesus. So, yeah, RUW, we're going to have an interim women's champion. Ariane Jones will remain the RUW women's champion, but we'll have an interim champion at the same time. Just like AEW is going to have CM Punk is the AEW world champion, but they're also going to have an AEW interim world champion. It's going to be like that. I do hope the Forbidden Door match is, in fact, that Hiroshi Tanahashi-Jon Moxley match that we have been waiting for so long. But I wouldn't be mad seeing Hiroki Goto in the match, I guess. Even though I do not believe Mr. Goto is beating Tanahashi, you never know. Part of me is like, New Japan won't mind it being on the show, and part of me is like, oh, New Japan wants Moxley Tanahashi to happen at Wrestle Kingdom. They're not going to do it now. I don't know what they're going to do. It's already been building for a long time. So you could do Tanahashi Moxley at Forbidden Door, just saying. And that's a cool match to have be for a AEW World Championship, even if it is interim. And Jon Moxley deserves a World Championship run in front of the crowd because his last run was obviously a pandemic-era run completely, almost entirely, besides the title win. So, It would be cool seeing Jon Moxley get a title run in front of the crowd. Even if it is just interim, it would be very cool to see. And I love Mr. Jon Moxley. And a kick out there. That means we could get Moxley Jericho again for the World Championship, because they're feuding right now. The JAS. The JAS. Anyway, yeah, Dynamite. I'll change it back for you. Oh yeah, like I said, the next pay-per-view is Fatal 4-Way. The pay-per-view after that is the Royal Rumble. Obviously, the winner of the men's Royal Rumble will be challenging the world champion of their choice at WrestleMania 3. But the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble will become your new interim women's champion. The Royal Rumble. Yeah, that's what we call it here on Rambling. RUW stands for Rambling United Wrestling. Our big show at the end of each season is called the Ramblemania. We're getting to Ramblemania 3. And, of course, we have the Royal Rumble, which, the winner gets a shot at the title of their choice at Ramblemania. Oh yeah, I have purchased a copy of 2K22, and by the way, Jey Uso is getting in that Fatal 4-Way match. Sweet, because that finisher I had for her fitted her. But anyways, I'm doing good. Still got this biggest content ever of mine in the works. Oh, cool. Is it a paranormal? Anyway, here comes Miss Charlotte Flair. Let me check I'm going to check the Venom card real quick. See if Mr. Austin Dynamite has a match on that. No, I think Austin Dynamite will just be managing Elizabeth Blade on Venom. It's going to be Elizabeth Blade against Alicia Fox. The winner gets in the Fatal 4-Way for the Women's Championship at Fatal 4-Way. Yes, it's paranormal. Okay. Well, I'm not sure how canon RUW is to paranormal, but if there's anything you want me to do and want me definitely not to do, let me know. Because I book pretty far in advance. Like, very, very far in advance, honestly. And I do have some stuff planned for Mr. Dynamite, feud-wise. Well, anyway, on the next episode of Venom, I've already announced this, we will see W. Morrissey, who made his big return to RUW, actually helping Austin Dynamite defeat The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, in a submission match. W. Morrissey going one-on-one with the Great Khali coming to RUW. That is on the next episode of Venom. Nice backbreaker there by Bianca Belair. Look at the power of Belair. It has been a while since I've streamed. I might do a Showdown and a Venom today. I don't know. I guess it depends how dead we are by the time the main event comes around. Which, by the way, we will have a fantastical main event tonight. Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. is the main event tonight. Winner gets a shot at Miro. Miro, the current RUW Russian champion. Look at that cover by Charlotte Flair. Not able to get the job done. Tries it again on Belair. Maybe this time she'll be a little luckier. No, Belair able to get the shoulder up just a little bit again. So, if you didn't see the last episode of Rampage, you should. Because there was a Lucha Brothers, Penta and Phoenix, against the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson match. And it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. And if you didn't see the last episode of AEW Dynamite, you got to see that as well. The main event was Mr. Daniel Garcia against Jonathan Moxley. And Moxley and Garcia had a hell of a match. It was a fantastic goddamn match. Holy hell. Double or Nothing was pretty damn good, too. Long as hell, though, I will say. I watch every Dynamite and Rampage episode. Me too, Chris. I try to watch them live when I can. Sometimes I cannot, and I just watch them in the morning. in a completely, totally legal manner. With German commentary. Oh yeah, they showed off the German commentators. Are they any good? I know WWE. People were complaining about the German commentary being bad with WWE. I don't know how good or bad the AEW one is. Nice kick out there by Charlotte Flair. Ass. Flair pushes off Belair, gets the spear. Hits the spear. It's not bad. That's good to know. Because bad commentary is annoying. In 2K22, one of the first things I did was, besides turning on blood, turn off the commentary. So 2K22, I will say this. I don't think the AI matches are anywhere near as good as this game's, but I think it's more fun to play than this game by a lot. I think it is actually a pretty fun game to play. So yeah, eventually I will be moving everything over to 2K22. This season will finish out in 2K19. And I believe I have till the end of the month to download everything I need to download. So I'm recording as much as I can and downloading as much as I can. Are there any good call creators you guys recommend? I saw Shattered. It's pretty good. Diffract is pretty good. Are there any others I should be looking at? I don't know. 2K19, are the servers offline? They go offline at the end of the month. Dude, set the mode to legendary. You'll get good matches. I will try. I will try that. And Charlotte Flair punches her ticket to the fatal four-way match for the Unified Women's Championship against Ariane Sophie Jones. Iconic cause. Okay. Good to know. And I'm going to... Good win, Charlotte. We're skipping ahead. Cruiserweight action. Here we go. So right now it's confirmed Jey Uso will get a shot at the Universal title against Randy Orton. Ariane Sophie Jones. Challengers at the moment are Charlotte Flair and someone already won a contendership match on Raw. I'm trying to find the card for the last Raw. Kairi Sane is in. Kairi Sane defeated Megan Blade. Like, you should have seen my previous stream for the mixed tag team match on Legendary. It was so much better. Lol. Money, money, money. Money, 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 money. Okay, well, I believe you. Also, because there's only two of you guys here right now, and I like you, I'm going to give you some insider information. Well, recently the Venom tag team titles became the REW Trios titles. There's also some other stuff that's going to be happening eventually. I'm not saying if it's later this season or next season, but we might be getting REW Mixed Tag Champions. Just saying. The big problem with REW's women division is not a lot of people on the channel really care too much about women. I tried to bring in cause and names I really liked. Like, I do like Miss Megan Blade and Elizabeth Blade a lot. And of course, Ariane Sophie Jones has been a phenomenal champion. And well deserving of a break. So I'm not going to... I wasn't worried at all. And I'm instantly ready to grant that. So those three are the people we brought in, call-wise, for the women's division. I was considering women's tag titles for a bit. And I didn't think we had enough women for it. I didn't think we had enough women for a mid-card title either for the women. But because there are so many male calls, and people really do care about male wrestling in the channel, I thought it made sense to have a mixed tag division. That way we can bolster up the female division with the male division. I thought it made sense. So at some point, who knows, maybe we'll see mixed tag titles. Obviously, you can't do mixed tag matches in 2K19, which most of the season's on. But you can do them in Fire Pro, and you can do them in 2K22. So, there you go. Also, yes, Prototype Night, I do know you have a phenomenal women's division, so I will be looking to... I'll be looking into your women's division, seeing if there's anyone that would be willing to wrestle for the REW brand, and if they'd be willing to let me download their people. I guess that would be 2K22, where I'd be downloading all them. I am under the ring. That's right, Chris tonight watching from under the ring. It is Drew Gulak of the Green New Deal, with Chad Gable at ringside, is taking on the captain of REW, one of my goons, Kenny Rodriguez. K-Rod, I like to call him. He's a good dude. That's what I thought made sense. Is I thought maybe we're not ready for women's tag titles. They'd probably be sitting for a while in between defenses. But I think a mixed tag division would work a lot. Last time was under your bed. Yes, you were. I remember that. I think mixed tag titles would work a lot. Because I think a lot of people make a call, like a male call and a female call. So maybe for those people, that's instantly a team in the division. We did have that women's tag team tournament earlier this season. Of course, there were no championships given out there. It was won by Ariane Sophie Jones and Bayley, actually. I was thinking after my Paranormal was finished, I was going to make another women's call, since one of the Paranormal female characters that I wasn't impressed with. Ooh, interesting. Well, if you want her to be tested out and developed in REW before making her way into what is more likely a more bloated and harder division, the DPW, TPW women's divisions, if you want her to test her mettle somewhere before that, maybe REW is the play. Of course, that would be in 2K22, I believe. Anyway, look at this. Up to the middle rope goes Kenny Rodriguez. REW's been around a long time, since 2014, I want to say. We are in Season 6. A lot of history here. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, wrestling has been pretty great. Work has been a nightmare, but I'm hoping it's going to get a little easier next week. That's why I haven't really been able to stream as much as I would like to. Season 6 taking forever because of that. Beautiful imploding 450. Cover here by the captain. No, kick out by Drew Gulak. But yeah, for the most part, I'm doing pretty good. Also under the ring, I found a phone charger. Oh, nice. So it doesn't die out on you. Zack Sabre Jr. we saw earlier this season in the Trios tournament as part of Suzuki-gun with Minoru Suzuki and Lance Archer, of course. Bryan Danielson was Universal Champion earlier this season. Held that title for a long, long time. I talked about it a lot, but between the three brands, REW is a little bloated with championships. And there will be a downsizing at some point, of course. Don't tell anyone, I'm eating under the ring. I won't tell anyone. But I think 2 days ago, it was National Donut Day. So, if you have some donuts under there, I'm cool with it. Okay. What? Huh? Sure, I don't mind that at all. Happy face. But I will for sure let you know if I do decide to make her once Paranormal is finished. Time to sing. Yes, it is. Drew Gulak, who has a big old beard in 2K22. I guess Drew Gulak in this game, unsurprisingly, because it's 2K19, which means it came out in 2018, a little outdated. Nice back elbow by K-Rod, the captain of REW, with a big lariat over the top. One thing I'm a little worried about with transitioning to 2K22 is all the wrestlers with like custom tattoos and stuff. They're not going to look the same. Should I give them like bodysuits or sleeves to cover up those tattoos, or we're just going to have to deal with them having different tattoos? I don't know. Who cares? We'll see. Look at this Gulak, the Dragon Sleeper from Drew. Quickly has to let it go, but he might have put Kenny asleep. Going for the pin now. Let's see what happens. Anyways, how has your weekend been, bro? It has been pretty good. Not like last weekend where I saw Double or Nothing live in a movie theater. And he does. And he used the ropes to cheat. I'm looking at the delayed feed. Look at that. Drew Gulak put him to sleep and then used the middle rope to get the 1, 2, 3 and a pinfall victory over the captain. So that's Speedy's challenger for Speedy confirmed. My weekend has been pretty good. Last weekend was pretty good too. Like I said, I watched Double or Nothing. AW in a movie theater. Yes, we do that here in the U.S. They're in select theaters. And I have 2 of the theaters that do that near me. Damn, Drew. Drew Gulak of the Green New Deal gets the victory. As we get into the next match of the show, there's Nelson Pena of the Proud Guys taking on former Venom Tag Team Champion Chris Da Bears. Of course, this is a rematch in a way. Only AW pay-per-views. I think so. I don't know. I don't think WWE does that. I know AW does, though. They could probably do it if they wanted to, but I don't think they do. Yeah, it's a nice movie theater. So you set up, they're giant, like, lazy boy chairs that everyone sits in the theater. And you can recline the back, and they're automated. You got a table and a light and all that. And you press a button on it, and then someone comes to serve you, and they bring you food and shit. Milkshakes and drinks and all that. It's great. It's a fun time. Sit down, sit on your ass in a theater in a nice chair, eating and drinking for 4 hours because it's a long-ass show. It's a good time. This is a rematch of a match that has happened in the past for the Chat Choice Championship. Chris lost the title to Nelson Pena before winning it back from him. So I guess that would make them tied 1-1 in singles competition. So this is the rubber match between these 2 men here on Showdown. This nice chops. Tatanka combo and another brain chop. That sounds fun. Yeah, it is. And I do recommend it. Of course, I don't know if it's done anywhere outside the U.S. and even inside the U.S., it's probably hard to find theaters that do it outside of, major cities. But I'm around the Dallas area, so there were 2 theaters nearby me that did it. So I was pretty lucky. Look at this. The blackout. Lance Archer-esque blackout. Cover here with the crucifix and a kick out by Nelson. Shoulder claw here by Chris, the secret agent priest. And very recently I've been playing, I played some Battlefield 2042. Not a good game, but it's fun. No matter how bad a Battlefield game is, it's always going to have Battlefield moments. Was there many people in the theater? Yeah, I guess. I think it was about half full. It's not like a full theater, because like I said, they're the lazy boy chairs, not those like small chairs that a bunch of people can fit in. It was more full, definitely, for Revolution than it was for Double or Nothing. There were more people there for the Revolution show than the Double or Nothing show. I will say that. I don't think it was full, though. And it's not like a full-size theater because, the chairs are bigger. Going for the blackout again. This crucifix off the top. And down goes Pena. Just big move spam. And another shoulder claw here from the priest. Chris, who is that in your avatar, by the way? That looks like a lady wrestler, I'm going to assume. Oh, the exorcism! Chris is trying to exorcise Pena's demons. And Nelson Pena forced to tap out. His demons have been banished, and Chris gets the win by submission. Liv Morgan. Oh, okay. There you go. Liv Morgan. You only live once. That's what she says, I think. WWE superstar. He had demons in him, but they're gone now. A big win for Chris Daubers here on Showdown. Now, I guess that's a 2-1 record against Nelson. So good for him. Chris has been in REW for a long time. Great viewer. Love talking to the guy. Smart dude. Big PP energy. Have you guys been watching any Chinese cartoons? That's what I call anime. And here comes Tony O'Ryan. Biggest match of his career, or at least biggest match in RUW for him. He has had a shot at the Trios Championship before. He's had a shot at the Showdown Tag Team Championships before, but this is a #1 contendership match to get into the Fatal 4-Way for the Universal title match at Fatal 4-Way. But he doesn't know who his opponent is. He has a mystery opponent here tonight. The winner of this match will get into the Fatal 4-Way against Jey Uso, Peyton Peace, and the champion Randy Orton, the Universal title. You're not the only person who noticed that on my profile picture. That guy looks like he could be an 80s dad, lol. Oh, the way they're dressed? Well, Tony O'Ryan and Nelson Pena both have normal wrestling gear, as well as D'Angelo Core and Blaze Cabello. But as part of the Proud Guys faction, yes, they dressed in the polos with the nice dress pants. Or khaki pants, depending on the person. And his opponent is New Japan Pro Wrestling's PJ Black, formerly known as Justin Gabriel, the Darewolf, Mr. 450, also from Lucha Underground. PJ Black is here. And this happened a long time ago, way back in the first season of RUW, but the reason he is getting a shot, an opportunity to be in the Fatal 4-Way for the Universal Championship is because he is a former Universal Champion himself. Cashed in his... He was the first winner of the Executive Order briefcase, and he cashed in on Randy Orton to win the title. Of course, he lost the title the same night to Cesaro. But he never got a championship rematch. So I thought it was only fair to give him a shot here tonight. PJ Black, the former Justin Gabriel, one-on-one with Tony O'Ryan, who's on his way to the top. Tony O'Ryan dressed exactly like the referee. Mr. Nexus member. Yes, he is a former member of Nexus. This is true. Like I said, he was the second ever Universal Champion here on Showdown. Wait, does Tony has his ring gear? Because he's looking like his manager attire? Oh, lol. Well, he has ring gear normally. But ever since he's joined the Proud Guys faction with Blaze Cabello, D'Angelo Core, and Nelson Pena, they have all dressed in the polos and dress pants. Big clothesline in the corner by PJ. PJ Black, Mr. 450. With a leg drop to the back of the head. Tony O'Ryan now, shoulders down. Quick kick out. Oh, okay, so it's not. Yes. I hope I was clear enough on episode 80 of Showdown. Excuse me, episode 80 of Season 6. We have a hell of a main event coming. Guy looks like Minecraft Steve. Oh my god. That's a really good point. I should have made him look more like Minecraft Steve. Damn. Remember, you can make Minecraft people in this game. Like block people. Is that still in, did they get rid of that in 2K22, or can you still make Minecraft people? Block people. I hope you still can. That was pretty funny. It was cool. The clothesline to the back of the head. No. Forearm to the spine, goes for the kick. PJ gets out of the way. Russian leg sweep from PJ Black. Black now stomped to the arm of O'Ryan. O'Ryan at a disadvantage, I'd say. Didn't know who his opponent was going to be. Gut wrench. Let's call it a gut wrench suplex. Yeah, you still can believe. You still can, I believe. Okay, cool. Tony O'Ryan. Recently, the Proud Guys were victorious in their feud over Anti-Faction. So the Proud Guys have been on the rise. But can he get the job done here? Can Tony O'Ryan become a world champion? Can he get into the match here tonight against PJ Black? Darewolf eats a back elbow. Tony O'Ryan. Oh, pump handle from Black into the power slam. Gotta love a good pump handle. Into the corner. Goes for the gut kick. Tony sees it coming. Tony O'Ryan off the ropes for momentum, but right into a back body drop. Cranking on the neck is the Darewolf. The Darewolf. You know, Justin Gabriel, the Darewolf, PJ Black, was the first ever African world champion in REW history. Now that I think about it. He's from South Africa, of course. Beautiful DDT by Tony O'Ryan on the floor. Just jumped through the buckles there. The bottom and middle turnbuckle. Between the buckle and the post. Good stuff here. Now we got some grappling on the outside. I can't believe how similar Tony O'Ryan's attire is to the referees. Just needs the bow tie. The wrong shade of blue. Tony O'Ryan's got like a teal. Seven count. And they're back in. Oof. That's Roblox, not Minecraft. My mistake. I've never played Roblox, I will admit. I know Dean Ambrose from the chat is a very big fan of Roblox and Robux. And V-Bucks too, probably. There's like what are these, pumpkin seeds? What is? I'm gonna put these in my face. Black throws him into the corner. Tony O'Ryan suckered him in though. Roundhouse kick from the apron. Oh my god. That had to hurt. Tony O'Ryan came in just to eat a super kick. Suckered in retaliation. Now we're talking about V-Bucks' skull. And the running knees. PJ Black hits Tony Nese's finisher. Cover here. And it put away Danhausen, and tonight it puts away Tony O'Ryan. PJ Black wins with the running knees. I thought that was a WWE stream, not a Fortnite stream. Well, what can I say? I'm a big V-Bucks fan. He kneed the ref. He did actually run like right into the ref. I did notice that. Things got a little funky there, huh? Hey Knight, what wrestling have you watched recently? Do you mostly watch Impact? Or WWE? Or what's your thing mostly? Or have you just not watched much of anything? Ref was being a shield, but it wasn't enough. That's correct. And here they come. These men main evented LGBT in the tag team ladders boys and tables match. Unsuccessful in becoming the new tag champs. Of course, Cinta de Oro and Samurai del Sol, the former Sin Cara and Kalisto, retained in the main event. But tonight, Zach Walker is in singles action. And against a man that has challenged for the Universal Championship not so long ago, Mr. Monkey King. Of course, Zach Walker challenged Speedy earlier this season for the Grand Championship. Last night I watched the NXT pay-per-view, but I forgot it was happening last night. Lol. Oh, so you like started watching midway through? I watched WWE and AEW, says Chris. Don't forget GCW. Anyway, I'm really excited for the next episode of Dynamite. The Battle Royale winner. There's a Battle Royale, and then the winner will face Moxley in the main event. Should be fun stuff. Whoever it is. I doubt it's going to be Danielson. That's something you would advertise in advance. But, you know. Should be Konosuke. Konosuke should win the thing. Yeah, which midway through. Don't forget death matches. This is true. Knight, who do you like from NXT 2.0? I really don't watch NXT 2.0. But, people said these matches were good, so I watched them. I watched Tommaso Ciampa Ziggler. I was like, that's pretty good. And I watched Ziggler Ciampa Breaker. I was like, that's pretty good, too. But, from my understanding, Braun Breaker's the only one of those guys still there. So, I don't know what's going on. I do listen to Wrestling Observer stuff, and it's always funny listening to them go through existential. They just fucking laughing at how bad NXT is. Old NXT was better. New NXT, I don't like it, says Chris. Here we go, Mr. Monkey King against Zach Walker. 2 former World Championship contenders. A literal gorilla in the ring with Walker. For AEW, I tried to get into it, but when they first came around after a couple of pay-per-views, I felt like they were trying too hard, in my opinion. Okay, hold on. To accept this call. Oh boy. There's some chaos. Chaos. Alright, we are back though. We are back. Zach Walker? I was watching that. I have to go, says Chris. No! Oh well. Well, Chris, thanks for stopping by. It's always good hearing from you. Hope whatever you're doing today. I'm a pickle, Rick. Rick, I'm a pickle. I'm a pickle, Rick. Maybe it will come back. Oh, cool, Chris. Well, that was a nice win for Mr. Walker over the Monkey King, by the way. What else was I going to say? Oh, Chris, so over there, it's a 7:30 for you, right? So you probably have to get ready for your Monday morning. And here comes the Showdown Tag Team Champions. Riley's Monster and Braun Strowman Monster Mash. These two dethroned Jimmy and Jey Uso. Not too long ago in kayfabe. Because I streamed so infrequently. A long time ago, probably. Who the F is that guy, lol? I don't know who you're referring to, so I'll just describe a bunch of people. Felix, the guy that just called me, is my brother. And the guy that created the Showdown brand, actually. Zach Walker and Mr. Monkey King were wrestling last match. But I think you're probably talking about Riley's Monster, half of the Showdown Tag Team Champions. He was created by one of my friendos, obviously named Riley. He doesn't. So Riley's Monster doesn't have a name other than Riley's Monster, just his creator's name. But he is half of the Showdown Tag Team Champs. And back when REW had our own NXT brand, he was our NXT champion, our next champion. Okay, lol. There is Roman and Joe Uso of the Uso family, trying to get revenge for Jimmy and Jey, who just lost the titles to these two, Braun and the Monster. Well, the Monster and the Monster. They're both monsters, hence the name Monster Match. Riley's Monster, obviously a bit of a joke character. But he has had success here in REW. But will it be a short reign for these two? Or can they put away Roman and Joe Uso? Let's find out. Here we go. Tornado rules, apparently. He's got that baby oil on him. Yes, he did. I think most joke characters made in this game will have a bunch of baby oil. Or any of these Dub 2K games. I'm also eating some cantaloupe right now. I hope it's not too annoying. As far as the challengers, Roman and Joe Uso. Joe Uso is a former Swedish champion, the second man to hold the title. And Roman Uso is a former 3-time Showdown Tag Team Champion. Yeah. Had 3 reigns, all with Jey Uso. Joe was a Showdown Champion too, but he only became champion when Roman had to vacate due to testing positive for steroids. But Joe and Jey did defend the titles, which does make Joe a legitimate former Showdown Tag Team Champion. Unlike Miro replaced Wade Barrett when Wade Barrett and Sheamus were tag team champs. Barrett had to vacate due to an injury, and then Miro replaced Wade Barrett But Sheamus and Miro were immediately defeated in the first defense after that. So Miro is kind of a former Raw Tag Team Champion, kind of not. Because they never defended the titles. But I'd say Joe is, because they did defend the titles. Once. So that's all, that's what matters. I don't think this is elimination. I think this is first pin or submission wins, this tornado match. I think this might be the second to last match. Actually, if you look at the card. Yeah! It's the only title match of the show, it looks like. Big kick out by Roman. Dude, so I went to WrestleMania Night 2 with my parents. They were just like caught off guard when the main event ended. The Roman Brock match. They were like, huh? What? That was it? They like couldn't believe it was that bad. They were like, what the fuck was that? Because I have them spoiled because I had them watching AEW. I spoiled them. Oh wow, Roman with an outside dive. Look at that. He did the Undertaker dive. Riley's Monster just had Joe Uso stacked and fucked. Roman, though, took out the referee. Riley's Monster now with a cover on the ref. I like Cantaloupe. Roman went for a spear. Riley's Monster caught him with the DDT. Good stuff. I should look into doing... I'm a pretty good commentator. I think I'm going to look into making a profession out of this commentating thing. I think I'm pretty good. If you need my commentary services, just hit me up. I'm talking to you, Tony Khan. Vince McMahon. I know you need a guy. I'm that guy. I know you're listening. Joe just slapped the shit out of Riley's Monster on the floor. God damn. Braun and Roman doing battle in the ring. That's a feud they should do one day in real life, I think. Braun and Roman. There's untapped potential there. Monster trying to tap out Joe Uso. Joe says no. Braun just kind of standing around. There you go. Finally a headbutt to the back of Joe. Helping out the Monster. Roman still stunned on the apron. Oh my god. Poor Joe. Powerbombed on the apron and then slammed into it like a piece of shit. Like a sack of potatoes. The 5-star symbol of excellence in sports entertainment. Nice lariat there from the Monster. It's also worth noting Edge, WWE superstar Edge, has never had a 5-star match. Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Ange, they got a 5-star match. Just saying. Daddy Magic is over with me, brother. Matt Bernard. Roman went for the spear again. Braun said, fuck you. Hit him with the DDT. Roman, I don't think has hit a spear yet. Unless I missed it. Nice Mexican takedown from the Monster. We are over 5 minutes into this matchup. Approaching the 6-minute mark. We could go to a time limit draw here. Braun might be able to put away here. Running power slam to Roman Uso. And the heel toast is claw at the same time. The big knee to Roman. Joe is out. Joe is out. Which means Monster Mash will retain. And Braun Strowman. So with a fuck you gut wrench suplex to Roman. Just to rub it in his face. The Usos have been defeated again. A different group of Usos. That was a pretty fun match, I guess. You had the nice power bombs in the ring and on the apron. Nice outside dive. I like the finish. The power slam to Roman and the heel toast's claw to Joe at the same time. Use both their finishers at the same time. That's pretty cool. I like when the AI does stuff like that. All right, now time for the main event. Zack Sabre Jr., Bryan Danielson. Dream match, obviously. Winner faces Miro for the Russian Championship on the next Showdown stream. Also worth mentioning. Yeah, I talked about the Ariane Sophie Jones situation. She's going to be taking a break very soon. But if she retains the title at Fatal 4-Way against Kairi Sane is in. Charlotte Flair's in, and on Venom it's gonna be decided either Alicia Fox or Elizabeth Blade. If she can defend against the three challengers, then she will be taking a break as champion, and we will crown a new interim champion at the Women's Royal Rumble. Just want to make that clear, because I brought her up a while ago now. And here comes Zack Sabre Jr. Goddamn, I love Sabre Jr. Once he puts some meat on his bones, instantly more over with me.
And his opponent, Aberdeen, Washington.
From Aberdeen, Washington. Let's go.
The All-American, the Dragon.
The American Dragon. The All-American, the Dragon. Bryan Danielson. Oh, Danielson. That was loud. That was my notes. Can't wait for RWF to come to 2K22. RUW. Last season was the alternate reality stuff with RWF, which we did pick up a bunch of people, so I understand, but... Anyway. Rambling United Wrestling. 2K22 coming soon. And here we go. Dream match underway. Here in the main event. Bryan Danielson. Zack Sabre Jr. And I just finished eating my cantaloupe. I bought it almost a week ago now, so it was definitely going to go bad. I had to shove it down my throat as quickly as possible. Danielson went for the running lariat. Unable to hit it. Back suplex from Sabre Jr. in retaliation. Quick to his feet. Nice Hurricane Rana. I might stream playing some 2K22, actually. That's what I should do. It's pretty fun. And we've had some funny moments. Ha! Many funny memes. I should have streamed it when we played. Next time I play the game with some friendos, I'll stream it. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. Yeah. Dummy. Yeah. I love Eli Drake. Just so I'm not confused, is it RWF? Season 5 was the RWF. Seasons 1 through 4 and 6 and now on is RUW. There were some multi-dimensional shenanigans that led to the RWF happening. But we were back in the original timeline, the RUW timeline. I've returned. Dean Stevens is here. We saw Dean Stevens earlier tonight managing Mr. Monkey King against Zach Walker. And they had a hell of a match. Many spears and power bombs and monkey cutters. But here we are in the main event. Is Season 1 still canon? Yes. Season 1 is still canon. Every season's canon. Even Season 5 from another reality is canon in a way. Zack Sabre Jr. Bryan Danielson is the main event tonight. Winner gets a shot at Miro in the Russian Championship. Okay. Cover here. Kick out by Danielson. A dream match to many, this one. Dean, how are you doing? It's always good to see you, Dean. Dino. Here in the main event of Showdown. I can run down some of what you missed. Jey Uso defeated Massive Mo And the returning PJ Black, also known as Justin Gabriel, defeated Tony Orion. So the Universal title match at Fatal 4-Way will be Randy Orton defending against Peyton Peace, former champ, Jey Uso, and PJ Black. Of course, Randy Orton cashed in his executive order briefcase mid-match between Jey and Peace at LGBT in the Ukraine and became Universal Champion. So there was a cash-in on that show, if you didn't see it. Ariane Sophie Jones will be taking a hiatus. She is, of course, the RUW Unified Women's Champion. If she is able to retain at Fatal 4-Way against Charlotte Flair, Kairi Sane, and either Alicia Fox or Elizabeth Blade, if she retains in that match, then after she will take her break and she will remain champion, but we will be crowning a new interim champion. The winner of the Women's Royal Rumble will become the interim Women's Champion. So pay-per-view schedule is next up is Fatal 4-Way. After Fatal 4-Way is the Royal Rumble. I'm good, Rambo. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Work has been crazy, but I'm hoping it slows up next week. Cover here by Sabre Jr. and a kick out by Danielson. Wrestling has been great. Double or Nothing was great. Rampage was great. Dynamite was great. Good matches to go watch from those 3 shows recently that I consider must-see. John Moxley versus Daniel Garcia was fucking awesome. The Young Bucks versus the Lucha Brothers from Rampage was awesome. The Moxley Garcia was on Dynamite. And Anarchy in the Arena from Double or Nothing. Incredible. So those are the top 3 matches I say you should go out and see from the last week. And here we go. Nice shoulder tackle. Down goes Sabre Jr. Dean, how are you doing? How you doing? Nice backflip. Sabre Jr. throws the line. Ducks it, does Danielson, and hits one of his own. Haven't watched wrestling in ages. Not a problem. I know the death of NXT probably hurt you pretty hard. Oh my god, at the pay-per-view, Kyle O'Reilly had a fucking awesome match. I know that's not surprising at all, because Kyle O'Reilly is awesome. But Kyle O'Reilly versus Darby Allin, it was not very long, but it was pretty fucking great. So go watch that too. I know you're an NXT guy, so you're probably a Kyle O'Reilly guy too. I'd assume, I don't know. Look at this from behind. Dragon Suplex! Cover here by Sabre Jr. No, kick out by Danielson. Sabre Jr. almost with the upset win over a former Universal Champion. Danielson has struggled in recent weeks. Racked up a bunch of losses ever since he lost the Universal Championship to Peyton Peace. His only win since losing the championship is against Mustafa Ali on an episode of Showdown. Other than that, it's been a lot of losses for that man. Against Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, the rematch against Peace. Looking to get another win on the board here against Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr.'s first singles match this season right now. Sabre Jr. Octopus hold. Flying Octopus hold on Danielson. Good to know about Kyle. Not surprising, though. He's great. Dude, I love O'Reilly. I like O'Reilly more than Adam Cole, but I've talked about that already. I'm not going to go into it again. It's really weird that O'Reilly never became NXT champion. I guess it's not weird. He was probably going to become NXT champion very soon before the Triple H heart attack and the switch to 2.0. Nice outside dive by Danielson. Takes out Sabre Jr. A worthy main event here on Showdown. Winner gets a shot at the Redeemer Miro, the Russian champion. Nice punch to the titty from Sabre Jr. And right into the flying octopus hold again. Stretching out the arms of Danielson. Has to pop a resiliency. Hit him with the backdrop? No. Sidewalk slam. I don't think I've watched a single episode of 2.0. Me neither. I've seen 2 matches from it, though, that were recommended. Ciampa Ziggler and Ciampa Ziggler Breaker I've seen. I might have seen Ciampa versus Braun Breaker one-on-one, too. I forget. I've definitely seen the clip of him botching. I remember that was funny. Cover here by Sabre Jr. Dude, I'm excited for Forbidden Door, New Japan Pro Wrestling. We're going to get that Tanahashi-Moxley match one day. They've been building it forever. And we might get it Forbidden Door, which is dope. Front neck lock. Nice arm breaker there. Float over DDT by Sabre Jr. Two of the best technical wrestlers on the planet going at it right now. These are the only two men to ever win the most technical, best technical wrestler of the year award since Benoit won it like over a decade ago. Since then, it's been all Danielson and all Sabre Jr. Beautiful Tiger suplex by the former Universal Champion cover here on Sabre Jr. It's been a pretty damn good matchup. It doesn't feel like it's been 8 minutes, but yes, we only have 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. These two have to go into overtime. These two have to go into overdrive mode, trying to finish each other as quick as possible. Otherwise, we're getting that time limit draw. Danielson stomps. Former Universal Champion now trying to put Sabre Jr. away. Danielson stomps, now wants the label lock for sure. Nice arm wringer into the forearm. Beautiful reversal, gut kick. Danielson now goes for the German suplex. Sabre Jr. flips out of it into... He's got the robotic arm. And he's got Danielson all tied up after the backflip out of the German suplex. And Danielson submits with 1 minute remaining. Zack Sabre Jr. with the upset victory has tapped out the former Universal Champion. And what a finish it was. The German suplex backflipped into that armbar. It will be on the next episode of Showdown. Miro will try to defend his Russian championship against Zack Sabre Jr.
Here is your winner, Zack Sabre Jr.
Yodine, what's up, Proto? Nothing much. You. All right. And now it is time for an update from the Disputed Era. Oh no, I think I know where they are. They're in Westeros this week. The Disputed Era have been all over the multiverse trying to collect their realities versions of the Infinity Belts. In Tenet, it looks like they're trying to win the, oh my god, what were the orange, what's the orange one? The soul? Is it soul or mind? The yellow's mind. It's the soul stones, yes! The soul belts. Can the Disputed Era win the soul belts? So Rambling, you watching anything? No, just wrestling. Just AEW mostly. I don't think too much has happened with New Japan recently. Last New Japan thing I saw obviously was Capital Collision. Guess who's back again? Welcome back, Chris. Glad to have you all back. I love you, dudes. As the Disputed Era is in Westeros this week.
Tag team on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 300.
Yeah, there's a lot of wrestling right now, and I can't watch all of it, you know. So pretty much just stick to AEW and New Japan whenever I can, you know, or whenever it's like a big New Japan show. I watched some Gordon Ramsay with German voiceover. That sounds funny, dude. Hell's Kitchen and Kitchen Nightmares are both phenomenal shows. Two of the best shows ever created by man, by humans. And here we go. Red Dragon, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish of the Disputed Era. Going 2-on-2. Mono. I'm sure that's how it's said. Even though mono means hands, it has nothing to do with how many people. It's lariat by Fish. With the knee bar not able to put away the Hound. Yes, it is Jon Snow and the Hound in possession of the Soul Stones. I do love those shows, can't lie. I like to watch Kitchen Nightmares while eating. Yeah, it's a great show. Kitchen Nightmares is hilarious. I really like both versions of Kitchen Nightmares, the American and the British versions. Both pretty funny. Kyle O'Reilly with the armbar. Look, both men have arm bars at the same time. Kyle O'Reilly, though, locking in an E-bar simultaneously. Jon Snow fights out of it and is able to save the Hound. Lariat to the back of Bobby Fish. I like Gordon Ramsay. Me too. Gordon Ramsay is a former RUW Swedish champion. I almost forgot about that one. Oh my God, who did he beat? How did that happen? I have to look this up. Yeah. I got my my logs right here. Yes, okay. Gordon Ramsay ended Bray Wyatt's second reign as Swedish champion and defended the title once before losing it to Goldberg. Yep. Gordon fucking Ramsay. What a guy. He's in the history books here in RUW. What in the Texas Hoedown am I looking at? You're looking at Red Dragon taking on the Hound and Jon Snow. That's what you're looking at. They're trying to win possession of the Soul Stone. The Infinity Belt. Fish Hook Deluxe locked in from Bobby. Roberto Pescato, but the Hound is a big dumb bitch. He's gonna break it up. Gordon Ramsay is the legend, yes. I'm a big fan of Gordon Ramsay. What's your favorite Gordon Kitchen Nightmares episode, fellers? Dean, have you ever seen the American version, or do you only really get to watch the British version? Did you ever see the crazy blonde lady with like the Hispanic husband, or like the muffin shop or some shit? Brainbuster from O'Reilly. Fish goes for the head kick, knocks out the Hound, and Snow is out of here. I've seen the American and British. Amy's Bakehouse. Yes, Amy's Bakehouse. That's the one. I love that. That stuff's great. I'm a big fan of Amy's Bakehouse. That lady was crazy. I can't imagine those two are still together, right? That's not possible. Bro, that episode was meme. Yes, it was. Don't worry, I'm not going to play all of Venom. But we get a sneak peek at Venom. Wait, so they both get the Soul Stone belt. Yes, the Soul Stone was split in two. Because those are tag team titles. The Soul Stone is in two pieces. You need both of them to use it effectively. And I'm just going to play the first match from Venom. I'll put the card in the Discord for you guys. But we got so many people here, I figure I'll do one more match on. I like to go out on a low note. As many people leave as possible before I end the stream. I like Hell's Kitchen is the game show one, right? Yeah. I like the Wee Chef guy. No chef, Wee Chef, Wee Chef. I ain't no bitch chef. A lot of great moments. Yeah, this is a cruiserweight. Winner of this gets in the Fatal 4-Way against Speedy for his cruiserweight championship, along with who else can? Oh, Drew Gulak. Already qualified. So you could have two Green New Deal members in it if Chad Gable wins, or you could have a Green New Deal guy and an NWO guy if Mr. Lil Matt Johnny wins. Lil Matt Johnny was not the Joker. Swerve. I know many people were expecting him to be the Joker, but Joker he was not. I'm going to put the Venom card in the Discord right now for you, actually. Bing, bing, boom, boom. I remember the episode with the guy who said the B word. Yes. He said, I ain't no bitch chef. And Gordon Ramsay was confused. He was very confused, as he should have been. Who kept throwing those portions in the bin, though? That's my question. I'm gonna put the there it is. Card for next show. Bing bing, bong bong. I'm typing right now on my phone. Not a very fast phone typer. But there it is. I like the epsilon where he... Why is this so funny to me? Gordon Ramsay was like, what? Yeah, he was. NWO, no women's ovaries. No, the New World Order. Close, though. We're talking about the Illuminati, not women's ovaries. I like the epsilon where he got Ye Hint pizza that was thin crust. Dean, you're hurting my fucking brain right now, I gotta say. Chad Gable, Johnny Gargano, both in complete gimmick. The NWO shirt and the Green New Deal gear. They're both gimmicked up to all hell. We have a battle of the manlets as Shorty G takes on Lil Johnny. Giant. My dyslexia is actually out of hand. Thin crust. I like the episode where he got the hint pizza, that thing that was thin crust. The giant pizza that was thin crust. Oh, giant pizza with thin crust. That's kind of odd. With a giant pizza, you would be hoping it would be like a giant, doughy, fluffy crust. Yeah, that's weird. Huh. I like the epsilon too, though. Kick out by Gable. You ever have deep dish pizza? That shit's good. That shit is real good. Border City stretch. Immediately lets it go. Way too close to the ropes. Johnny realizes that. Pulls him away. Goes for the pinfall. This is how he became Grand Champion. That's how he defeated Seth Rollins in the finals of the 32-man Grand Championship tournament. Not enough to put away Chad Gable. Gordon Ramsay with the sausage pizza. The crust was giant and doughy, but it was their thin crust. They called it thin crust, but it was giant and doughy. Okay, I understand. Deep dish is it. Yeah, there is. You need some Chicago deep dish pizza. Put it in my face. Nice armbar here from Gable. Stretching out little match, Johnny. Dude, I was so happy that John Morrison, Johnny Elite, Johnny Mundo was the Joker in the Owen Hart tournament and not Johnny Gargano. I'm a big Johnny Mundo fan. Lucha Underground was the greatest television that ever existed. And it's free on Tubi. So go download it now. Gable just ran right into that overhead throw from Gargano. Low match Johnny now eats a forearm from Gable. Reversal into the Scorpion Death Drop. There we go. And a Bloody Sunday. Bloody Sunday. No women's ovaries. No women's ovaries are allowed. Nice kick out by Gable. What a man. Big strong man with a big fat ass. Eats a jumping cutter. The DNF from Gargano, who goes up to the top. Gargano, former RWF Cruiserweight Champion. The first ever Grand Champion with a diving foot stomp to Gable. Not going for the pinfall, though. I don't know why you would not go for the pin there. Could get the win here. If he hits the donut hurt. The donut hurt to Chad Gable. He catches the kick, though, and hits a dragon screw. Chad Gable still in this one. Gargano always be stealing my moves. Yes, sir. Drop to a hold. Oh, good news, Dean. I bought 2K22. So whenever we switch over to 2K22, I'll finally be able to give you the Kamigoye as your finish, like it's supposed to be. Because I saw you were using that in DCW instead of the DNF. Even though that was a while ago, I don't know if you still want it used or not. That knee, where you grab both their, the double wrist lock knee thing. The one-man BTE trigger. Gable avoids the super kick. but not able to avoid that uppercut in the corner. Look at this. Going for the submission here is Johnny Gargano. Johnny wrestling. Little match Johnny. Johnny takeover. So many names. And I've yet to buy 2K22. It is a fun game to play. The gameplay is fun. There's blocking and dodging and combos and a bunch of crazy bullshit. I had the DNF. And weapons are so satisfying to use in that game. Goddamn. I had the DNF and the knee. Yes. The DNF and the knee. So that can replace the submission finisher or something. Maybe we'll get that as another move. I don't know. Anyway, Gable up to the top looking for the moonsault, perhaps. Yes, he is, but the knee's up from Gargano. The running knees. Gargano has a history with Speedy. They've competed in the past for... Beautiful springboard stunner to Chad Gable. They've competed in the past for the RWF Cruiserweight title, never for the RUW Cruiserweight title. Nice overhead throw again from Gargano. Gargano with a combination of offense has Gable softened up if he hits it, and he does. If I'm a betting man, I'm saying Gable ain't getting up. Un, trois. And there it is. Would you commentary in some wrestling show in real life? Oh, yeah. How much you paying me, brother? I would love to commentate a wrestling show for the right price. You know, I'd probably do one for free. One. I don't know. I'm not that much of a mark, am I? Big win for Jonathan Gargano. I'd love to hear Ramblick's commentary. Yeah, tell the DPW guys, tell the New Legacy guys. They need a commentary guy. I'm here, and I'm waiting. I just need that sweet, sweet moolah. Watch this. This is gonna get me a commentary job. This is what they like. They like when you do this on commentary. They love that. They love real professional action like that. I can offer you fresh-made grilled cheese and tomato bisque soup to commentate for me. You know what? I'm down. DPW sounds great. DPW is the New Legacy Inc. Guy, John Blood, along with, what's his name? Tony Pizza Guy, and James Darnell, CM Pulse. They have a podcast called Deadlock, and then they made a wrestling promotion named after their podcast, Deadlock Pro Wrestling DPW. And, you know, it's low budget. Honestly, it's not that low budget. I'm a go, man. Have a good one. No problem, Knight. I'll see you later. This will probably be the last match of the stream, because after this match, we'll know all of Speedy's challengers for the Cruiserweight title match at a Fatal 4-Way. Right now, it is confirmed Johnny Gargano in one slot and Drew Gulak in the other. The winner of this gets the third challenger slot in the match. But yeah, DPW, you know, it's not like a big wrestling show. It's not AEW, it's not WWE, but it's not even Impact. But goddamn, those WrestleMen try their hardest in there, and they put on some entertaining, fun shit. Will I be at Fatal 4-Way? Yes, you will, Dean. Let me check the card real quick. Yes, okay. Fatal 4-Way 2. This is the second ever Fatal 4-Way we've done in RUW. It will be. The Dean Stevens match is Dean Stevens one-on-one with Zach Walker for the first time. We are finally getting this match. It has been built up for a while. On Showdown, so earlier this stream, we saw... what's his name? Zach Walker defeated Mr. Monkey King. I turned myself into a pickle. You spelled pickle wrong, but good effort. But yeah, anyway, we are finally getting Dean Stevens one-on-one with Zach Walker at Fatal 4-Way. Not every match on the show is going to be a Fatal 4-Way, because that would be too crazy. But yes, we finally get the long-awaited Stevens-Walker match. Mano a mano. Hand-to-hand. One-on-one. Solo? I guess. So, that might be... Is that Dean Stevens' biggest match in a while? He had the surprise opponent match with Hyphen. He fought Blaze Cabello, Bruiser Owens. He had some tag matches with Rey Mysterio. The Randy Orton match was pretty big, too. He wrestled Every Call Ever before Every Call Ever wrestled Speedy. I'm finally getting that match. Yes, you are, Dean. I am Morty, and you a Rick. Anyway, here we go. Lio Rush, one-on-one with Devin Black. Winner gets into the Fatal 4-Way for the RUW Cruiserweight Championship against Speedy. Also, it's not a one-on-one match, obviously. It's a Fatal 4-Way. So if Devin wins, he's not going one-on-one with his longtime rival Speedy. And if Lio Rush wins, he's not getting a regular one-on-one match either. You also have to contend with Drew Gulak and Johnny Gargano. Low match Johnny. I got the best match out of ECE. Ooh. You might have. It was a pretty good match. Speedy's was longer, but longer isn't always better. The Speedy ECE match at Rising Sun. Rising Sun, one of the all-time greatest shows, along with Corona Mania. Yes, our shows in Asia have been very good. One day we're going to do a Korea show, and that's going to be phenomenal. We're going to do two. We'll do a South and a North Korea show. We got to hit every Asian country. We'll do Laos, Cambodia, all of them. Siam. Right now, the last match of the stream, Devin Black, Lio Rush. Personally, I preferred my ECE match. Yeah, not a problem. Do you guys think this should be the last match of the stream, or do you have more in you? Rambling versus Kim Jong-un. Yeah, that'll happen. Nice slap to the face by Lio. Lio Rush. Lio Rush. Oh, yeah, Rush. Rush is in AEW. What the hell was that? That was also Double or Nothing. So much fun wrestling stuff happened this last week. Oh, my God. Wrestling is the best it's been since 2016 SmackDown. Lio Rush and Devin Black doing battle on the floor. Rambling versus Putin. Woo! We did see Putin on the last stream on Roar. Putin took on Adam Kennedy. Adam Kennedy, of course, defeated him with the Stormbreaker. And Putin challenged Miro for the Russian Championship at our last pay-per-view, LGBT. It was a 5-way ladder match. So I'll tell you right now, if we do one more match after this one, then we'll know everyone in the Women's Championship match. Because the next match after Devin Black, Lio Rush, is Elizabeth Blade against Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox, of course, former Roar Women's Champion. Elizabeth Blade made it to the finals of the tag team tournament, along with her sister Megan Blade. Lio Rush now, gut kick. Goes for the big splash in the corner. Devin gets out of the way from behind, hits the fadeaway. Cover here by Black. 1, 2, 3, and there it is. We can confirm now for the pay-per-view. The next pay-per-view stream, Fatal 4-Way. The Cruiserweight Championship match will be Speedy trying to defend against little match Johnny Gargano, Devin Black, and Drew Gulak. Lance will try to defend his Solar Championship against Buddy Matthews, Feck, and Christian. Hyphen the Deporter will try to defend his Workhorse Championship one-on-one against Minoru Suzuki. Adam Kennedy will go one-on-one with Will Ospreay in a finisher match. First man to hit. The Stormbreaker wins. Dean Stevens finally one-on-one with Zach Walker. Is that confirmed? Yeah, it is. Death Triangle will try to defend their RUW Trios Championships 3-on-3 against the Federation, Dolph Ziggler, Seth Rollins, and Cesaro. Randy Orton will try to defend his Universal Championship against Jey Uso, PJ Black, and Peyton Peace. Cinta de Oro and Samurai del Sol will try to defend their Roar Tag Team Championships 2-on-2 against Luke Gallows, and the returning to tag team action back here in RUW, Carl Anderson. So yeah, there's only 2 matches that aren't finalized yet. The women's match, which we are about to do, I will leave it on and we will finalize this. And then after that, Jason Youngblood will have to defend his Venom Championship in a Fatal 4-Way match against the winner of 3 singles matches that happen on the next stream, I guess. Hey, just run me through who are the current world champions. I ain't been here in a bit. Okay, the Roar champion is the Solar champion, Lance Uppercut. Showdown's champion is the Universal champion, Randy Orton. Randy Orton became Universal champion after cashing in his executive order briefcase on the last pay-per-view, LGBT. The match was Peyton Peace defending against Jey Uso. At about the 10-15 minute mark, Randy Orton cashed in mid-match. Made it a triple threat for the rest. Randy Orton pinned Jey to become the Universal Champion. He has not defended the title yet. Not once. And the current Venom Champion is Jason Youngblood still. And we don't know any of his contenders for Fatal 4-Way yet. That'll be on the next stream. I might just finish up the Venom stream at this rate. Just the rest of the matches. Maybe. But yeah, on the last stream, Lance defended at LGBT against Buddy Matthews in a TLC match. And Youngblood defended against Austin Dynamite in a 2 to 3 falls tables match. And here we go, Alicia Fox, Elizabeth Blade. Last women's match of the stream, last women's match before the pay-per-view. This might be the last match of the stream, maybe not, I don't know. I don't know. It probably should be. Because, yeah, then the next stream, we'll get all the Venom contenders, and then probably the beginning of Fatal 4-Way. So that will cut some of the length of Fatal 4-Way down. Because the normal length of RUW pay-per-view this season is 2.5 hours. So I guess the next stream will be the second half of Venom, plus the beginning of Fatal 4-Way. Yeah, we'll cut down on everything that way a little bit. Although, yeah, I have time today. That's why I don't really mind just streaming. Maybe I'll go through the rest of Venom, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, Elizabeth Blade, of course, assisted to the ring by both Megan Blade and Austin Dynamite. You're on Ramblin' Pro Wrestling. RUW. RUW. I did announce the women's title situation before. If Ariane Sophie Jones retains against the winner of this match, Kairi Sane and Charlotte Flair, then we will have to determine a new interim champion. Because Ariane Sophie Jones is going on hiatus coming up soon. Also, when are we switching to 2K22? I'm thinking next season, because I have up until the end of this month to download all the stuff I need. And this season is, coming to the end, because we're almost at the Royal Rumble. So this season's almost done. And then Season 7, 2K22 entirely. I think that's the play. Wonder what Stevens will do after the Thing long-term story is up. Yeah, after Zach Walker. Dean Stevens been around, and he's been an important character for a long time. He never lost the DCW or YCW, whatever you want to call it, World Heavyweight Championship. I don't think. And he has a pretty impressive win-loss record, so good things might be on the horizon for him, especially if he can defeat Zach Walker at Fatal 4-Way. I'm looking right now for Zach Walker. Zach Walker's win-loss record is 5-1 in singles competition. Dean Stevens is 13-3-1. 13 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. And yeah, 2K22 is a pretty fun game to play, gotta say. Fox now in trouble. Caught by Elizabeth Blade. Spinning Brainbuster. I did talk a little bit about this earlier with Austin Dynamite, but yeah, we are likely going to have mixed tag team champions at some point. Not saying when. Gravy Train. Not enough. Fox kicks out. Fox determined to get another shot at the women's title. Thought I had more than 3 losses. This season, those are singles losses. If you include Your tag team win-loss record is 5-2. You have 2 losses as a tag team, 3 in singles. Your 3 singles losses are Every Caught Ever, Randy Orton, and Hyphen. Yeah, those are your 3 losses. No one else has beaten you besides those 3 men this season in singles matches. You lost that 3-way match with No Hope and Speedy, but that doesn't count on singles win-loss. Cover here. After a second gravy train, and Blade gets the W. One of those tag losses ain't my fault. And that will be the last match of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. So I gotta say, thank you for coming. It's always awesome to hear from you guys. You guys are cool as hell. I have a mechanical keyboard. That's why this is so annoying. Oh my, I'm trying to be quiet, but I can't. So yeah, Dean, you have a pretty impressive win-loss record. And if you can defeat Zach Walker, then I say you're golden. It will be Elizabeth Blade, Kairi Sane, and Charlotte Flair challenging Ariane Sophie Jones in the Fatal 4-Way match for the women's title at Fatal 4-Way. Thanks for coming, everybody. And what's the last frame? This is the last frame right here. Yeah, right there. Look how happy she is. She's so happy. And look between her legs, there's Dynamite. He doesn't look so happy. He should be happy, though. Good stream, man. Thank you. Okay. I love you all. The next stream will be the end of this Venom and the beginning of the next pay-per-view, Fatal 4-Way. And I'll post the Fatal 4-Way card in the Discord. Actually, no, I won't. Because we still have to determine the challengers to Jason Youngwood's Venom Championship. Anyway, I love you all. Bye. Get out of here. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Love you, man.